Hello again from my front porch. Actually, a whole bunch of front porches here in Des Moines. Today is PorchFest 2023. Well, PorchFest Des Moines 2023, because apparently, as we heard in the last episode from Annie Ducharme-Jones, that it's a nationwide thing, and now it's in its second year in Des Moines. I am joined today by the lovely MarniLynn Hockenberg.
Hey everybody.
Or do you just want Marnie?
Marnie is
just Marnie.
Now we're friends, Marnie.
Yeah. Marnie is sort of co-hosting with me here today because she is the local music scene connoisseur, aficionado, just general expert all the way around.
One of them, not the.
Yeah, well, if I'm curious about what's going on live music in Des Moines, I just message Marnie and I say, hey, who's playing tonight? I don't have to say where, because she's going to send me a list of whoever's playing and wherever they're at. And so I appreciate that. I appreciate you're so in the know. And if you're lucky enough to catch her at one of the jam things that happen here in Des Moines, you might get to see her tambourine skill too.
Woo!
Yeah. So,
take it, don't break it.
So, Marnie, you came to PorchFest last year?
Yes.
Yeah. And so we talked to Annie Ducharme-Jones about what PorchFest is all about, but how would you describe it?
I would describe it as an amazing community experience where you'll meet people that you make new friends, you experience their beautiful neighborhood here in Union Park, and it really gives you an opportunity to hear a little bit of a lot of wonderful Iowa musicians that you might not normally know to go and see. But once you get a short snippet of them, you're like, oh, they're playing at that club, I'll go and see them. So it really helps the musicians get a wider audience, and then we have a wonderful user experience because it's super fun.
Well, and you know, a lot of people around the country that I run into when I'm traveling for work and stuff, they don't realize Des Moines has such a very active live music scene, very diverse and active live music scene, and so that's really what I wasn't even thinking about the exposure for the different groups, but that's a good point, because I'm probably going to hear some music today that from bands that I've never heard before. I think I heard 22. Was that the number I heard?
I think so, 22 bands.
And so the way this works is, as Annie had shared, the musicians are on porches. Like you hear this one in the background here. The people are back over there somewhere. There they are. See, over there. But there's a band play, but there are 22 different bands or performers playing on 22 different porches in this specific neighborhood. And then there's this whole schedule of where they're playing. Now, by the time you're watching this, it's going to be too late. You've missed it.
All
here in Des Moines.
All the red dots are where the music is.
But look at that, spread out all over this area.
And this is all the list for the afternoon.
Yeah.
So we're going crazy, and if you have FOMO, fear of missing out, you're going to go really crazy.
Yeah, there's no way. Well, you could, I suppose, go to all of them if you want to listen to one song and then go to the next one. Yeah. But still, it's so impressive, and this is only its second year.
The second year. It didn't start in Des Moines though, but as we said, give credit to Annie Ducharme and Dave Jones, because they were in Kansas City and they went to PorchFest and they brought it here, and now it's very popular. And so if you're watching this from another city and you don't have a PorchFest yet, think about doing that. It's a beautiful thing to do. It really showcases a beautiful neighborhood. Community involvement. Bring the kids. Bring a cooler. It's free. Of course, you want to tip the bands and all, but it's a great way to spend Sunday fun day. Now
it's interesting that see how Marnie just shifts immediately into promoting and including and organizing. You're going to hear more from Marnie here on the front porch in a later episode with another project she's got going on here in Des Moines. She's got several things that she's involved with, but this more recent project she's launching is basically a collaboration group for people in the manufacturing industry. Really exciting stuff. It's called Make DSM, and it's on Facebook and all those places. But you're going to hear more about it here on the front porch. But so Marnie, woman of many talents, but today her talents are to help guide me because we can't go to all. We'd love to. I'd love to film all of them, include them, but to make this episode really long, and as we were saying before, impossible. There's 2 to 3 performing at the same time, on different porches. So she's helping guide me, so I don't lead you all astray.
Right. So we want to go now.
Yeah. In other words, shut up, Paul. We have to go get music. All right, let's go begin. Okay, so we've already made the rounds with some of the, but they move so quickly. And like you were commenting before, the schedule is on half-hour increments. how that's start times.
The start times.
The length. Apparently, they're each doing an hour or so, and so unfortunately, we have to leave on some to go to the next ones, and we don't get to hear all of them that we had initially marked down.
It's a hopscotch
But
game.
but the first one we listened to was this young lady Abby Sawyer. I had not heard of her before, but she's really talented. What did you think of her singing?
Oh, she's beautiful. She's got a lovely voice, very unique. She's a great songwriter. She's in a number of bands here. Really a truly talented female musician we're really blessed to have here in Des Moines.
That's why Marnie's along, because I knew none of this. But I was very impressed. She's very skilled. And I got video of her with her husband coming up and joining, making a 3-piece band, and they did a really cute little song. And so I'm going to insert some of that here so you can actually hear it for yourself.
You're my moonshine, you're my love shine, you are divine, you're my sunshine, you're my moonshine, you're my love shine, you are divine, you're mine. Now when I take the stage and I'm looking out for your face, and I'm blinking at the lights, but in my eyes there's a spotlight shining on you so bright. 'Cause when I held you in my arms for the first time, 3 sizes grew my heart, and I wondered how I know how to love and how to make it sure to my love, to my love, to my love, to my love.
So proving Marnie's opinion is correct. She's very talented, very skilled, and that's just singing. She was playing guitar and stuff before that too. But then after that, we saw a Zydeco band. Nathan
Basinger.
Nathan Basinger Zydeco.
Yeah.
They were fun.
He's a great Zydeco accordion player, and
probably not many of those
in Des Moines.
Yeah, really. in Central Iowa, probably not a lot of Zydeco.
Not a lot of Zydeco, not a lot of accordion.
accordion players. Yeah.
Their accordions get kind of misaligned. They get a bad rep. But he doesn't love a good accordion.
He makes it cool.
Yeah,
so there's I got a shot of them, more of a distance from the porch. So I'm going to insert a little here.
But this is actually kind of early for us to be playing.
Okay, now I also wanted to insert that they were doing a really fun upbeat song. I mentioned before all of the the talents that Marnie has of being in the know of everything musically here locally, and then she also is this organizer and getting people together for things like this. Make DSM. See, I keep working it in.
Thank you. Plug.
But
for manufacturers.
But she's also a tambourine player. But she's also a dancer. I mean, like you see her at places, the music she just starts to feel it.
I can't help it.
Yeah, and she does not sit still. She doesn't stand still, and she doesn't just like some of us stand to the side and tap toes. She gets out there and she dances, and when she dances, she's feeling the music. And so the Zydeco band, they were playing songs that she could also dance. Wonderful dance partner.
Yes,
too.
Tom McBride. We went to school together. Tom was a great dancer. We danced a couple of dances on the sidewalk and the street and everything. That's a festival.
That's
you got
when people are dancing in the
getting
streets.
the energy out and Zydeco music.
And see, if we had stayed in one place like that and she kept doing that, she probably would have drawn others out there too. But so now we're behind us. You hear Matt Woods, who's basically a legend here in not just in this area, but in the blues community.
Yeah, I would say regionally, if not soon to be nationally. He should be anyway. He really should. He's a future Iowa Hall of Famer.
Oh, absolutely.
And I hope we'll send him down to Memphis at some point to represent us in the International Blues Challenge. Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be awesome.
Yes,
yeah. So let's go enjoy a little more of Matt Woods here.
Okay.
I don't really have anything to say. I'm just going to play some songs for you. Right up to your front door. You see me coming, please don't bat an eye. Won't be long till you satisfied. Well, it's a long and winding road, and in the wintertime it's mighty cold. So put some water, babe, on your stove. Go on and wait for me by your door. But that old B84 will be cutting through the air. I'm gonna see you right on time. 10 minutes early. Feeling fine. I hit the road when I turned 15. Boy, and a singer, I
so we got to watch Ducharme-Jones, and they are awesome. Now, you see them a lot.
I do.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
So how would you describe Ducharme-Jones?
Oh, they're a beautiful couple. Amazingly talented singer-songwriters, and they're the organizers of PorchFest. So they really give a lot back to the community,
Nice
and we
plug.
really value them. And for the first time, they did it last year, and they organized it, which we loved. But this year is the first time where they performed at PorchFest, which they organized. So it was a double treat for everybody.
And
it was a really big crowd.
I'm just thinking now, I should have taken at least a picture, but some video that they had so much attendance there that it was bleeding across the street.
Yes.
That people were literally setting up their lawn chairs or standing on both sides of the curb, on both sides of the street, tapering it down. So they're and they hadn't closed the street, legally closed. So there were still cars trying to get through, and there was one lane through it. But it was all because there were so many people there trying to.
Very popular band. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah. So and they deserve it too. And we got a chance to run into them when we were out strolling around too. So not only did we get to film them, and you saw more of Ducharme-Jones in the last episode, that I shot down in Cumming, Iowa, but we got to chat with them a bit too and get our little picture with them, because what'd you say? When you run into the celebrities, you got to take their picture.
Seize the moment.
Yeah. So I'm sure that's the way Ducharme-Jones felt about meeting us. So, but
talk amongst yourselves.
All right, but now you, as I said in the intro, you're a big aficionado of local live music. What about local live music really gets you revved up? Why are you so passionate about that?
Well, I am just born to love music and dance. It's just in my DNA. And then to have it so close with so many talented musicians right here in Des Moines or central Iowa, and everything is logistically pretty close, and it's just an amazingly hotbed of talent here. All kinds of music, which I appreciate, and the community, and then you get to become friends with musicians. And
she is. I mean, I tell you, as we've been walking around these different things here, I've seen a few people I know. Hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you forever. Everywhere they're all, and we'll be watching the music, and people go by, hey, Marnie, because she's everywhere.
I'm there. I show up.
Yeah,
that's the magic of life, is showing up, right? And enjoying doing what you do, what your passion is. And I'm in awe of these musicians, because I personally really don't play an instrument. I play the tambourine, but it's like keeping a beat.
Don't let her
don't have to
fool
be
you.
A rocket scientist if you play the tambourine.
She dances too. In fact, at Ducharme-Jones, she may or may not have convinced me to get up and dance with her some. There is no video of that. I spared you. So it's magic here, and we appreciate the musicians, and we appreciate your talent and all the hard work and efforts that you put in, and it's a win-win too, because I know the musicians appreciate the fans, and the dancers, and all. It's a good ecosystem. Well, one of the, maybe it was the first one, but one of the groups we heard, they joked about how it's a little early in the day for us to be heard.
To be playing music.
Yeah, because they're used to playing in the evenings at bars and venues and stuff. And I do kind of wonder if it's a different energy for them, playing in this guy. It's got to be.
I think it depends on the kind of music that they play and the kind of bars that they would play in.
Yeah.
That was a Zydeco band. So
that's who that was. Yeah.
Kick it up after 9 o'clock at
night.
Not 9 o'clock in the morning. But a lot of the singer-songwriters, the instrumental, that would be, it's just more of a vibe, or early morning vibe. But it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so for God's sake, get a drink and get up and dance.
I've always meant to ask Bob Pace, because he's performed several times on the morning local shows, and I've always wondered, is it different for him to perform songs he performs in the evenings in bars to rowdy crowds? Is it different to then early in the morning be in a studio with just a handful of people and cameras? How different does that feel?
Yeah. So Bob Pace, if you're tuning in, could you comment in the section below? Let us know about that.
Here, better yet, I'll just.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, better yet, I'll just do an episode just on you, Bob. How's that? We'll talk about it.
We'll come early, 7:30, okay? Or maybe 7 a.m.
All right. Speaking of time, we're heading out to see the Sinclairs. It's a brother duo, right?
Yeah. It's yes. the brother duo is the Sinclairs, singer-songwriters, very talented instrumental, great singers, a lot of energy. They're highly loved in the central Iowa area, so we're excited to see them too.
I've not seen them before, so I'm interested to see them as well. So let's go find out.
Let's go.
What do you think, Chicky? We got you, buddy. Well, the mama pajama rode out of bed. She ran to the police station. When the papa found out, he began to shout, "This time the investigation. It's against the law. What's against the law? Yeah. Well, the mama son, yeah, it was against the law, yeah. Well, the mama looked down, she spit on the ground every time my name gets mentioned. And the papa said, yo, I get that boy, yeah, I'll stick him in the house of detention. I'm on my way, I don't know where I'm going, I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye, Rosie. Corona. Yes, it's me and Julio down by the schoolyard. You know it's me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Come on, take us away, but the rest of the story lead. When a radical breeze come to get me released, what was on the cover of Newsweek. I'm on my way, I don't know where I'm going, I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye, Rosie, a queen of Corona. You know it's me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Julio down by the schoolyard. Yes, it's me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Yeah, oh, yeah. Small pause time and then free on it.
dancing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to see, and kissed her to my sweetheart while they were dancing. My old friend stole my sweetheart from me, and I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz. I know just how much I have lost. Yeah, I lost my little darling the night they were playing the beautiful Tennessee waltz. Hey, is the sound all right out there? Can you hear me over the other sidewalk, the other side of the street? Of course, if you couldn't hear me, you wouldn't say anything, right? Matt, how's the sound over there? All right? All right. B flat. Wish me luck on that one. Blues in a bottle, blues in a bottle. Stop her in my hand, tell you right now. Blues in a bottle, stop her in my hand. Looking for a woman, looking for a man. Go dig potatoes, go dig potatoes. Digging my ditty right now. Go dig potatoes and stop the dead in mine. Old Jack Frog's gonna kill your vine. Roasted tobacco, hands they love that stuff. Turn it right now. Roasted tobacco, hands they love that stuff. Chicks don't like nothing, they just love this love. Blues in a bottle, blues in a bottle. Stop her in my hand, tell you right now. Blues in a bottle, stop
right, so we just got done watching Rob Lombard and Malcolm Wells. I keep wanting to say Malcolm Knowles because I'm an educator, and Malcolm Knowles was a creator of an adult learning theory concept. Anyway, you don't care. but as you can see, we're under an umbrella, and you hear this sound, this wind and this rain. We were watching Rob and Malcolm, and it started to rain. And so we're committed to enjoying PorchFest, but not committed enough to stay out in the rain.
Not committed to being blown off of PorchFest.
Yeah.
We'll end up in the land of Oz or something.
So what did you think? I thought Malcolm and Rob were really entertaining, almost a bluegrass kind of thing, but like a Cajun bluegrass.
There were some songs like that, sure. They're professional musicians, they play together a lot. It was just really good, a lot of traditional, a lot of swing, nice variety of music. I mean, who wouldn't love listening to them? They're really Iowa's top talent in that dynamic duo.
Yeah, they're both individually they're exceptional, but you put them together, and that was a lot of fun.
Yes, and I saw Malcolm Wells and the two-timers here at Captain Roy's last night.
We're at Captain Roy. Here, move your umbrella just a minute. Let's see. There's Captain Roy's. Yep. This is where we came to
start
to regroup.
The journey
because we had to leave the front yard. And but overall the rain held off until now. So
we're very lucky for the weather.
Thing.
It was a beautiful September day.
Yeah. Now I have to
until it wasn't.
Yeah. But we need the rain too.
We do.
Desperately need the rain right. But I have to also give credit because I realized I had not yet that the whole reason I'm doing this episode. The last one too, we're talking with Annie Ducharme-Jones, but the whole reason that I've done these 2 episodes about PorchFest is because this lady told me about it.
Which lady?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. So she reached out and said, "Hey, are you doing anything with PorchFest?" I was like, "PorchFest? What's this?"
You got a porch video.
Yeah. And I felt so stupid because here I am doing Hello from My Front Porch, and I don't even know that right here in Des Moines we have an event called PorchFest. It's like, what is wrong with that? So I decided I have to be here for PorchFest.
PorchFest is amazing.
She had to be here for PorchFest too. And so I'm like, okay, yes, I absolutely have to do something with that. And so then I recruited her to be my co-host today too, because again, in looking over the list of performers, I realized there were several that I knew, but there were a lot that I did not know. But the expert here, so she was able to help me with that. Thank you very much. So you kind of already gave a little of this, but what is your opinion of because you went to PorchFest last year, right? So what is your opinion of this year compared to last year?
It was much very well attended, more so than last year. I'd say the same amount of great talent because there's never any dearth of talent here in Iowa or Des Moines in particular. There's so many people we have yet to see at PorchFest. It's incredibly well organized, great family event. Put it in your calendar for next year. Please tell your friends about it because I think this is something that could organically grow.
Annie's gonna love you
into other neighborhoods too. So does your neighborhood have some cool porches that you want to participate as well as a community give back?
Yeah.
So
there are more communities in the Des Moines area that could be doing this too.
For organizing this, and all the people who donated their porches, and all the musicians who donated their time, and everybody who came out, it was amazing.
Like I said, I heard there were 22 this year, but when we were at the Ducharme-Jones event where they were performing, they had signs from last year, from 2022, and I think it said 11 bands.
Could be.
Didn't it say 11?
I didn't see it.
Which if I read that, if I saw it, well, you can go back, it's in the video. But if I saw it correctly, that would mean that they doubled the bands this year.
Yes.
So that's awesome. So anyway, it was a great time had by all. Soggier as the day goes on. The rain is really starting to pick up here. So I think we're actually going to, and the wind too. I think we're going to get inside.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Thank you, Marnie, for helping me with this today. And with that, the PorchFest 2023 in Des Moines was awesome. As she said, watch for it for next year.
See you next year,
and
PorchFest 2024.
They're on Facebook. They have a web page. Check them out. And I'll see you all next time. Not from PorchFest, because that's a year away, but from My Front Porch, which will be much sooner.